himself. You better pay attention if you want to see him again.
Oh.
I need pancakes. I want to come back to some pancakes. A 30-foot stack. I'm growing thin. I may not last. You gotta get me maple syrup fast. I need pancakes, but they're feeding me hay. I need pancakes. I'm fading away. Please bring me home. I'm begging you. I'd settle for a 3-ton waffle too. Just play a sad song on the fiddle. Bury me beneath the griddle. Remember me and try to cheer up. Shed tears as thick as maple syrup. I need pancakes. I want to come back to some pancakes. A 30-foot stack. I'm growing thin. I may not last. You gotta get me maple syrup fast. Fast, Paul! Can you hear me? Yep, Paul made up his mind. He'd do whatever it took to save Babe. So he grabbed his axe, hired 100 couple of the best lumberjacks, and headed for the great forest of North Dakota.
That's right. In those days, the plains were still trees as far as the eye could see.
Paul started chopping down those trees like they were celery. John Henry hauled the lumber to the wagons, and Bess carried the wagons to the 100 railroad cars. None of Paul's lumberjacks had ever seen Paul Bunyan work so hard.
It's not my fault. Who knew that apples would turn out to be so popular?
That pretty much ruins my slogan. Mom, banana pie, and girl next door.
And now who's gonna chant a prayer day keeps the doctor away. Or you're the banana of my eye. And next people will be saying it wasn't a prune in the Garden of Eden. And that it wasn't a banana that fell on Isaac Newton's head.
Can you stop griping long enough so we can tell Paul our news?
What news?
Pecos Bill, he's gone completely over the edge. He's molded a giant concert hall out of buffalo chips. Thinks he's some great classical pianist, and he's waiting for a huge shipment of wood to complete his plan.
What?
That's right, 100 boxcars full of it.
I bet you that cowboy's got my hammer too.
Come on, Bez, we've got to get back to Texas fast. I have given you 1 minute to return babe.
Please, there's no need for violence. I'm too refined for that. We'll get your ox. I just need the wood so desperately. I'm sorry.
What in the world would a wrangler like you need with so much wood?
I'm building the world's biggest grandest piano. Hey, that's my hammer. Well, I guess I stole that too. Well, you couldn't expect me to build a piano the size of Amarillo without the world's biggest hammer. Yep. Here, I'm really sorry.
Babe! Yep, Paul, John Henry, and Pecos Bill made up and were fast friends ever after. Bess went back to her farm and began lifting large animals again. Yep, and John Henry went back to West Virginia and took his hammer out for a nice dinner.
Yup, and Babe got so excited he flamenco danced clear across Minnesota, making it the land of 1,000 lakes, and made a few hundred in New York too for best college, just like Paul had promised.
Yep, and Pecos Bill built his grand piano. Folks say when he played that first note on that piano, it was so loud it split a huge hole into the ground. That's why it's called the Grand Canyon to this very day.